Hidden dangers of daytime dozing. 7 surprising ways naps affect seniors, 65 to 80. Have you ever settled in for a pleasant afternoon nap, feeling like you're giving yourself a well-deserved rest? Many seniors find daytime naps appealing, a way to recharge and combat afternoon fatigue. But what if that seemingly harmless nap could be silently impacting your health in ways you never imagined? As we age, our sleep patterns shift, and daytime sleep becomes more common. However, what many don't realize is that excessive daytime napping can disrupt the body's delicate balance, affecting everything from heart health to brain function. In this video, we'll uncover 7 surprising ways daytime sleeping can impact your body, particularly if you're between 65 and 80 years old. We'll explore the latest research and delve into the hidden consequences of excessive napping, from its impact on your sleep cycle to its influence on digestion, memory, and even your heart. Stay tuned until the end to learn how simple adjustments to your daily routine can lead to more energy, better sleep, and a healthier, more vibrant you. Let's get started. Way 1. Throwing off your internal clock. Our bodies operate on an internal clock known as the circadian rhythm. This intricate biological mechanism dictates our sleep-wake cycle, influencing when we feel alert and energetic, and when we feel drowsy and ready for rest. In a healthy, balanced circadian rhythm, we experience a surge of wakefulness during the daytime hours, gradually transitioning to feelings of sleepiness as evening approaches. This natural ebb and flow allows us to fall asleep easily at night and awaken refreshed in the morning, ready to embrace the day. However, excessive daytime napping can disrupt this delicate balance, throwing your internal clock into disarray. Think of your circadian rhythm as a finely tuned orchestra, with each instrument playing its part at precisely the right moment. When we engage in prolonged daytime naps, particularly those exceeding 30 to 60 minutes, we introduce a discordant note into this harmonious system. Extended naps can delay the release of melatonin, a crucial hormone that regulates sleep. Melatonin levels naturally rise in the evening, signaling to our bodies that it's time to wind down and prepare for sleep. By napping excessively during the day, we inadvertently suppress the timely release of melatonin, making it more difficult to fall asleep at night. This disruption can create a frustrating cycle of daytime fatigue and nighttime restlessness. You may find yourself feeling sluggish and tired throughout the day, prompting the desire for a long nap. However, this nap, while seemingly restorative in the short term, further exacerbates the underlying problem by delaying melatonin release and making it harder to fall asleep later that night. This can spiral into chronic sleep difficulties, impacting your overall health and well-being. Dr. Sarah Chen, a sleep specialist with over 20 years of experience, explains the common misconceptions surrounding daytime napping. Many seniors believe napping compensates for poor nighttime sleep, but it can actually worsen the problem. Extended naps confuse the body, signaling that it doesn't need as much nighttime sleep. This confusion arises because the body interprets the extended nap as a significant sleep period, reducing the perceived need for a full night's rest. The result is a disrupted sleep-wake cycle, characterized by difficulty falling asleep, frequent awakenings throughout the night, and a persistent feeling of tiredness even after waking up. This ongoing sleep deprivation can have far-reaching consequences, affecting everything from mood and cognitive function to physical health and overall quality of life. Therefore, it's crucial to be mindful of the duration and timing of daytime naps to avoid inadvertently sabotaging your sleep-wake cycle and creating a vicious cycle of fatigue. Way 2. The Insomnia Connection. One of the most frustrating consequences of excessive daytime napping is its impact on nighttime sleep. While a short, strategic power nap can be beneficial for some, providing a temporary boost in alertness and cognitive function, longer naps can significantly decrease your sleep drive. Sleep drive, also known as sleep pressure, is the natural buildup of sleepiness that makes falling asleep at night easier. It's a homeostatic process, meaning the longer you're awake, the stronger your desire to sleep becomes. This natural process ensures that when we go to bed at night, we fall asleep relatively quickly and experience a consolidated period of restorative sleep. However, when we engage in prolonged daytime naps, we disrupt this delicate balance. Imagine your sleep drive as a reservoir that gradually fills throughout the day. A short nap might be like taking a small cup of water from the reservoir, leaving plenty for a full night's sleep. But a long nap is like draining a significant portion of the reservoir, reducing the pressure needed for sound nighttime sleep. Consequently, you may find yourself tossing and turning in bed, struggling to fall asleep, or experiencing frequent awakenings throughout the night. A study published in the Sleep Health Journal examined the relationship between daytime napping and nighttime sleep quality in older adults. The study found that seniors who napped for more than an hour during the day were significantly more likely to experience symptoms of insomnia, including difficulty falling asleep, frequent nocturnal awakenings, and early morning awakenings. These individuals also reported feeling less rested in the morning, despite having spent a considerable amount of time sleeping both during the day and at night. This suggests that the sleep obtained during long daytime naps isn't as restorative as the sleep we get during a consolidated nighttime sleep period. Dr. James Miller, a sleep expert specializing in geriatric care, offers a helpful analogy. Think of sleep drive like filling a tank. Daytime naps drain that tank, making it harder to reach the full level needed for restful sleep at night. This draining of the tank can create a vicious cycle. The more difficulty you have falling asleep at night, the more likely you are to feel tired and sluggish during the day, leading to the temptation of a long nap. This long nap, in turn, further disrupts your sleep drive, making it even harder to fall asleep the following night. To avoid this cycle and maintain a healthy sleep-wake pattern, Dr. Miller recommends short, strategic naps, ideally lasting no more than 20 to 30 minutes, and taken earlier in the day, preferably before 3 p.m. These shorter naps can provide a refreshing boost in alertness without significantly impacting your sleep drive or disrupting your nighttime sleep. They allow you to replenish some of your energy reserves without interfering with the natural buildup of sleepiness that promotes sound sleep at night. By being mindful of the duration and timing of your daytime naps, you can enjoy the benefits of a brief respite without jeopardizing the quality of your nighttime sleep. Way 3. Metabolism and digestion disruptions. Excessive napping can disrupt more than just your sleep. It can also significantly impact your metabolism and digestion. Our bodies are designed to follow a natural circadian rhythm, with periods of activity and rest synchronized with the day-night cycle. During daylight hours, our metabolic rate is generally higher, facilitating efficient digestion and energy expenditure. When we engage in prolonged daytime naps, we disrupt this natural rhythm, potentially slowing down metabolic processes. This can lead to a decrease in the number of calories burned throughout the day, potentially contributing to weight gain over time. Dr. Emily Davis, a specialist in metabolic health, explains, "Our bodies anticipate periods of activity during the day. When we disrupt this pattern with excessive napping, we essentially signal to our metabolism to slow down. This can lead to a reduction in calorie expenditure and potentially contribute to unwanted weight gain." Moreover, prolonged inactivity during naps can also affect the digestive process itself. Digestion relies on a complex interplay of muscle contractions and enzyme activity. Extended periods of inactivity can slow down the movement of food through the digestive tract, leading to feelings of bloating, discomfort, and potentially even acid reflux. Imagine your digestive system as a well-oiled machine designed to process food efficiently during periods of wakefulness. When we engage in lengthy naps, we essentially put a wrench in the gears of this machine, disrupting its optimal functioning. This can manifest in various digestive issues, ranging from mild discomfort to more significant problems like constipation or indigestion. The timing of naps can also play a crucial role. Napping shortly after a large meal can further exacerbate digestive issues by interfering with the body's natural digestive processes. Staying lightly active after meals, even with a short walk or some light housework, can help maintain a healthy metabolism and aid digestion. Movement stimulates the digestive tract, promoting the efficient movement of food and preventing stagnation. Regular physical activity throughout the day can further support a healthy metabolism and optimize digestive function. Even simple activities like taking the stairs instead of the elevator or walking to a nearby store can make a significant difference in the long run. Furthermore, excessive napping can disrupt the gut microbiome, the complex community of microorganisms that reside in our digestive tract. These microorganisms play a vital role in various aspects of health, including digestion, immunity, and even mood regulation. Studies have shown that disruptions in the gut microbiome can contribute to various health problems, including digestive disorders, obesity, and even mental health issues. By maintaining a regular sleep-wake cycle and avoiding excessive daytime napping, we can help support a healthy gut microbiome and promote overall well-being. In addition to maintaining a healthy weight, a well-functioning digestive system is essential for absorbing nutrients from food, providing the body with the energy and building blocks it needs to thrive. Way 4. Brain fog and memory lapses. While a short power nap can sometimes provide a temporary cognitive boost, excessive daytime napping can have a detrimental effect on cognitive function, particularly in seniors. Studies have shown a correlation between prolonged napping and a decline in cognitive performance, including slower thinking, difficulty concentrating, and memory problems. This can manifest as brain fog, a feeling of mental haziness that can make it challenging to perform everyday tasks, engage in conversations, or recall information. Dr. David Lee, a neuroscientist specializing in aging, explains, "The brain relies on a consistent sleep-wake cycle for optimal function, including memory consolidation and information processing. Excessive daytime napping disrupts this cycle, interfering with the brain's natural processes for storing and retrieving memories." Imagine your brain as a highly organized library, constantly cataloging and storing new information. During nighttime sleep, the brain consolidates memories, transferring them from short-term to long-term storage. This process is crucial for learning and retaining new information. However, when we engage in prolonged daytime naps, we disrupt this intricate process. It's like introducing chaos into the library, making it difficult to locate and retrieve the information we need. This can lead to difficulties with short-term memory, making it harder to remember recent events or conversations. It can also affect long-term memory, making it challenging to recall information learned in the past. Furthermore, excessive napping can impact attention span and concentration. The brain needs periods of wakefulness to maintain focus and alertness. When we spend too much time napping during the day, we deprive our brains of these essential periods of activity, making it harder to concentrate on tasks or maintain focus during conversations. This can be particularly problematic for seniors who may already be experiencing age-related cognitive changes. The negative effects of excessive napping on cognitive function can also extend to decision-making and problem-solving abilities. These cognitive processes rely on a sharp mind and the ability to process information efficiently. When our brains are foggy and our thinking is slowed, it becomes more challenging to make sound judgments and solve problems effectively. This can impact everyday activities, such as managing finances, making appointments, or even navigating familiar surroundings. To maintain cognitive sharpness and mitigate the potential negative effects of excessive napping, Dr. Lee recommends engaging in mentally stimulating activities throughout the day. These activities can include puzzles, reading, learning a new language, or playing strategy games. Staying mentally active helps keep the brain engaged and promotes cognitive flexibility, which can help protect against age-related cognitive decline. Maintaining a regular sleep-wake cycle with sufficient nighttime sleep and limited daytime napping is also crucial for supporting optimal brain function and preserving cognitive health as we age. Way 5. The cardiovascular risk. The link between excessive napping and cardiovascular health is becoming increasingly clear. Studies have shown a correlation between prolonged daytime naps and an increased risk of cardiovascular issues, including high blood pressure, heart disease, and even stroke. Dr. Maria Rodriguez, a cardiologist with over 20 years of experience, explains, extended naps can disrupt the body's natural blood pressure regulation, putting added strain on the cardiovascular system. This strain can lead to elevated blood pressure, a major risk factor for heart disease and stroke. One possible explanation for this connection lies in the disruption of the body's natural sleep-wake cycle. When we engage in prolonged daytime naps, we interfere with the normal fluctuations in blood pressure that occur throughout the day. Normally, blood pressure dips slightly during sleep and rises again upon waking. However, excessive napping can disrupt this pattern, leading to sustained periods of elevated blood pressure even during periods of rest. Another contributing factor could be the impact of napping on inflammation. Studies have shown that chronic inflammation plays a significant role in the development of cardiovascular disease. Excessive napping may contribute to inflammation by disrupting the body's natural inflammatory response. This disruption can lead to chronic low-grade inflammation, which over time can damage blood vessels and increase the risk of heart problems. Furthermore, excessive napping can be a symptom of underlying health conditions that also contribute to cardiovascular risk. For instance, sleep apnea, a condition characterized by pauses in breathing during sleep, can lead to excessive daytime sleepiness. Sleep apnea is also independently associated with an increased risk of cardiovascular disease. Therefore, excessive napping could be a red flag for underlying sleep disorders that warrant further investigation. Maintaining a healthy lifestyle with regular exercise is crucial for supporting heart health and mitigating the risks associated with excessive napping. Regular physical activity helps regulate blood pressure, improve circulation, and reduce inflammation, all of which are essential for maintaining a healthy cardiovascular system. Dr. Rodriguez recommends at least 30 minutes of moderate-intensity exercise most days of the week. This could include brisk walking, cycling, swimming, or any other activity that elevates your heart rate. In addition to exercise, a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains can also contribute to heart health. Limiting processed foods, sugary drinks, and saturated fats can help reduce inflammation and maintain a healthy weight, further protecting your cardiovascular system. It's also essential to manage stress levels, As chronic stress can contribute to high blood pressure and other cardiovascular problems, stress-reducing activities like yoga, meditation, or spending time in nature can be beneficial. Finally, if you're experiencing excessive daytime sleepiness, it's essential to consult with your doctor to rule out any underlying medical conditions that may be contributing to the problem. Early diagnoses and treatment of conditions like sleep apnea can significantly reduce the risk of cardiovascular complications. Way 6. Muscle weakness and mobility challenges. Excessive daytime sleeping can contribute to muscle weakness and decreased mobility, particularly in seniors between the ages of 65 and 80. As we age, maintaining muscle mass and strength becomes increasingly crucial for preserving independence and overall well-being. Regular physical activity is the cornerstone of maintaining mobility and strength, and excessive napping can significantly detract from the time available for these essential activities. Dr. John Thompson, a specialist in geriatric mobility, explains, "Every hour spent napping is an hour not spent engaging in activities that maintain muscle strength and flexibility. This can create a detrimental cycle where decreased activity leads to muscle weakness, which in turn makes it more difficult to engage in physical activity, further exacerbating the problem." Imagine your muscles as finely tuned engines, designed for movement and action. When these engines remain idle for extended periods, they begin to lose their power and efficiency. This is precisely what happens when we engage in excessive daytime napping. The prolonged periods of inactivity deprive our muscles of the stimulation they need to maintain their strength and tone. Over time, this can lead to a noticeable decline in muscle mass and strength, making everyday tasks like walking, climbing stairs, or even getting out of a chair more challenging. This decline in muscle strength and mobility can have a cascading effect on overall health and well-being. Weakened muscles can increase the risk of falls, a significant concern for seniors. Falls can lead to fractures, injuries, and a loss of independence, significantly impacting quality of life. Moreover, decreased mobility can make it more difficult to participate in social activities, leading to social isolation and feelings of loneliness. It can also make it harder to perform essential daily tasks, such as shopping, cooking, or maintaining personal hygiene, further eroding independence and self-sufficiency. Furthermore, excessive daytime napping can exacerbate existing mobility issues. For seniors already experiencing mobility challenges due to conditions like arthritis or osteoporosis, prolonged periods of inactivity can worsen these conditions and further restrict movement. This can create a vicious cycle, where decreased mobility leads to more napping, which in turn leads to further muscle weakness and mobility decline. Breaking this cycle requires a conscious effort to prioritize physical activity and limit daytime napping. To counteract the negative effects of excessive napping on muscle strength and mobility, Dr. Thompson recommends incorporating regular exercise into your daily routine. This doesn't necessarily mean strenuous workouts. Even light activities like walking, swimming, or chair exercises can make a significant difference. The key is to find activities you enjoy and can stick with consistently. Even short bursts of activity throughout the day can be beneficial. Taking the stairs instead of the elevator, walking to a nearby store, or doing some light gardening can all contribute to maintaining muscle strength and mobility. In addition to exercise, maintaining a balanced diet rich in protein is essential for supporting muscle health. Protein provides the building blocks for muscle tissue, helping to maintain and repair muscles. Good sources of protein include lean meats, fish, poultry, eggs, beans, and lentils. Staying hydrated is also crucial for muscle function. Dehydration can lead to muscle cramps and weakness, further exacerbating mobility issues. Finally, if you're experiencing significant muscle weakness or mobility challenges, it's essential to consult with your doctor or a physical therapist. They can assess your specific needs and recommend a tailored exercise program to help improve your strength, flexibility, and overall mobility. Way 7. Muscle weakness and mobility challenges. Number 7. Mood swings and emotional well-being. The impact of excessive napping extends beyond physical health. It can significantly affect mood, emotional well-being, and overall mental health. Studies have shown a correlation between prolonged daytime sleep and increased rates of depression, anxiety, and social withdrawal, particularly in older adults. This connection isn't entirely surprising when we consider the intricate relationship between sleep and mental health. Our brains rely on a consistent sleep-wake cycle to regulate mood-stabilizing neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine. When this cycle is disrupted by excessive napping, it can throw these neurochemicals out of balance, potentially contributing to mood swings, feelings of sadness, and increased anxiety. Dr. Susan Wilson, a psychiatrist specializing in geriatric mental health, explains, "Excessive napping can disrupt the body's natural rhythms, affecting mood regulation and increasing feelings of isolation. Seniors who nap excessively may find themselves withdrawing from social activities, further exacerbating feelings of loneliness and depression. This withdrawal can create a vicious cycle. The more isolated seniors become, the more likely they are to engage in excessive napping, which further reinforces feelings of loneliness and low mood." Imagine your mood as a delicate ecosystem, dependent on a balanced interplay of various factors, including sleep. Excessive napping can disrupt this balance, introducing instability and increasing the likelihood of mood swings. One moment you may feel relatively content, and the next, you may be overwhelmed by feelings of sadness, anxiety, or irritability. These mood fluctuations can make it challenging to navigate everyday life, interact with loved ones, and maintain a positive outlook. Furthermore, excessive napping can disrupt the body's natural production of melatonin, a hormone that regulates sleep and also plays a role in mood regulation. When we nap excessively during the day, we interfere with the normal nighttime surge of melatonin, potentially contributing to sleep disturbances and exacerbating mood problems. This disruption can also affect cortisol levels, another hormone involved in stress response and mood regulation. Elevated cortisol levels are associated with increased anxiety and depression, further highlighting the intricate connection between sleep, hormones, and mental health. Maintaining a structured daily routine can be beneficial in regulating sleep patterns and improving mood. A consistent schedule helps reinforce the body's natural sleep-wake cycle, promoting better nighttime sleep and reducing the need for excessive daytime napping. Engaging in social activities can also be incredibly helpful for boosting mood and combating feelings of isolation. Connecting with friends, family, or community groups provides a sense of belonging and purpose, which can be incredibly uplifting for seniors. Spending time outdoors, especially in natural sunlight, can also have a positive impact on mood. Sunlight helps regulate the body's natural circadian rhythm and promotes the production of vitamin D, which plays a role in mood regulation and overall well-being. Even a short walk in the park or spending time in the garden can make a noticeable difference. If you're experiencing persistent mood swings or feelings of depression or anxiety, it's essential to consult with your doctor or a mental health professional. They can assess your specific needs and recommend appropriate treatment options, which may include therapy, medication, or a combination of both. Prioritizing mental health is just as important as prioritizing physical health, and seeking professional help is a sign of strength, not weakness. By addressing mood concerns proactively, you can improve your overall quality of life and enjoy a greater sense of well-being. Final thoughts. While short, strategic naps can be beneficial, excessive daytime sleep can have numerous negative consequences for seniors. By understanding the risks and making small adjustments to your daily routine, you can prioritize healthy sleep habits and improve your overall well-being. We encourage you to share your experiences with daytime napping in the comments below. Your insights could be invaluable to others. If you're over 60 and looking for more tips on living your best life after 60, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on our latest uploads. Supporting the channel helps us continue to provide this valuable information for free. Get the latest tips on life after 60 delivered right to your feed. Thank you for joining us today. Please also share this video to help others learn about the hidden dangers of excessive daytime napping. We look forward to seeing you in our next video.